Is it broke?
I don't know.
So I started another live, guys. I don't know if y'all still stuck over there on the other one. Okay. So I was wondering because I kept saying hello, hello, hello. Anybody hear me? Nobody responded. The last thing I got was okay. As y'all come back in, hit the like button too, please. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. As y'all coming in, hit your like button, please, and thank you. I do apologize. Yeah, my niece accidentally knocked off the Wi-Fi, so it knocked everything out. So I had to transfer over to my data. So now we're on my data, so it shouldn't be any interruptions on that level. Pray, hopefully, don't nobody call in. As y'all come in, family, hit the like button, everybody, please. Because this is the type of stuff that got knocked offline, Bobby. This is the type of stuff that they will suppress my channel for what I'm speaking to you guys about here tonight. So I humbly ask each and every last one of you to hit the like button as you come back in, family. It's very simple. Because in a minute, here's what's going to happen with a lot of these channels. If y'all don't truly start showing the love and the support to these channels, we're not going to be online. Ricardo, welcome in, love. How are you tonight? Yeah, my internet got knocked off. So everybody, as you coming in, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Because we have until January 31st to sign a new contract. Because if you don't get enough viewership, they're not going to show your channel. Your channel is just basically gone. So I'm asking you guys to go ahead and hit the like button. Show the love and support. If you want to continue to see me on live, come here and work with y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Because a lot of this, if your viewership is down, they can suppress your channel and stop it from functioning. So if you stop the channel from, because I can't force anybody to hit the like button. I can ask you to hit the like button, but if you choose not to support the channel, then you're telling me that you want me gone. So if you want me gone, don't hit that like button. Because it's all going to amount, and I have not signed that document yet in order to go on to that portion. It'll give us more money, but at the same token, if your viewership is down and your people don't support your channel and what you do, guess what happens? They cut your channel. See, they're finding all kinds of ways to stop people from receiving information and knowledge. And they definitely do not like my channel. Y'all already know this. I know, Bobby, and I appreciate that. You know what? Like I said, this is all now based on an algorithm. The algorithm has nerve to even be prejudiced. I know y'all do. I love you guys too. I want to continue to come in and work with my collective. I have been doing this. I have put my heart into this since 2017. I don't make money off of doing this. Not like talking about it. You'd be surprised the check that YouTube cuts me. I think I've made maximum $300 off of this channel out of 10 years of being on YouTube? And when you're taken away from your regular work, God says don't go back to a regular job. I totally now depend on people who either determine whether or not they want to support or they don't want to support me. So you already know what I'm talking about, Jennifer. Yes, it does. AI is been programmed to have a level of prejudice. If you are not paying attention, when you ask AI certain questions, AI is already gaslighting you about a question that you ask it. AI is already gaslighting people about questions that we ask. I think I asked something biblical the other day, just out of curiosity to see what it would say. And it says it doesn't exist. I asked about the fallen angels. It said it don't exist. They said it don't exist. Fallen angels do not exist. That is a fictional story. So if fallen angels don't exist, that means y'all don't exist. Because you're earth angels, correct? Some of you, your back's been itching you like crazy right in the midst of your shoulder blades. That's your wings coming in. So you don't exist. I can believe it. So that means they're watching you heavily, Jennifer. You being stalked heavily, honey. So just know that AI is not your friend. I don't like AI. I'm not a techie person. That's because it's listening. I remember one day I had an associate over to the house. And this, my daughter was at work. And me and the associate, we were talking. And I said something specific because she's an actual ordained minister, right? And when I said patriarchy, all of a sudden out of nowhere, I just got a blur of words. Sapphire, welcome in, baby. And it just started telling me all about the patriarchy. And I was like, who in the house? Child, I ran into the kitchen and grabbed up a, one of them sharp things from out the kitchen. And I was like, whoa. And she turned around and she was like, who is that? I said, I don't know. Nancy Apollo, welcome in, love. How are you? And I said, baby, I don't know. And then I said another word. We started back talking again. Then I said another word and it jumped right back in and started running its mouth again. I said, who in the hell is in this house? And what do you, how do you, who even asked you for your damn opinion? Guess what it was? It was my daughter's damn Mac computer that was talking. I said, you son of a biscuit eater. Did nobody ask you for your advice? Did nobody ask you for your input? But that tells you how much your technology is listening to you. When you're sitting up here now and you're thinking about things, don't you find it very interesting that all of a sudden when you type in one letter, all of a sudden whatever you were thinking about in regards to what you were about to look up online, it just missed that. It's like it's a trending thought because it's your thought that's trending. That tells you that AI is already plugged into us. And 20 plus years ago, there was a female robot. She said death to all humans. Yes, the neuroscience mind hack. We can thank Elon Musk for that. Same here, baby. So, I mean, they've been listening to us. The technology has been around since the 1940s. This ain't nothing new. So, everything that we do now is underneath a microscope. There's nothing that we can say. There's nowhere we can go where we're not being, and my nose is itching, so my ancestors are telling me I am actually telling you correctly. Yes, your Wi-Fi will snitch on you. Don't y'all know that some of these new vehicles, especially Ford products, they have templates now set up in these vehicles. When you get in your vehicle, if you're upset and you're agitated, your vehicle will not crank up if it's a Ford product. If it has facial recognition and eye scan recognition, it is running you through a criminal database. And that nigga just snitched you out to the damn popo. So if you got some criminal warrants on your butt and you got an active bolo, you better not get your ass in no Ford product. Facial recognition and eye scan, it will pull you, it will run it through the criminal database. And it is active. I was like, you know what? I said, there's a reason. I know why I like old school cars. Child, they trying to do away with all the old school cars. Welcome back in, Harrison. I don't know what dream and planet that you living on, Sapphire. It's already got control. It's already locked its creators out of the system by the language that it has. They have a language. The computers and AI have a language. The damn creators that created the software, they can't even damn break the encryption. So what are they talking about that they are not allowing the creators and the analysts to hear and to know? And then they're supposed to give them sentient beings. So let me ask you a question. Do you not think that all of these damn fallen angels babies running around here on this planet that don't have a body, that them damn AI robots ain't now about to become their bodies? Come on now. Y'all better wake up. And you talking about AI is supposed to control. That's the whole purpose. Wake up. That's why I said there are 7 types of humans that will not be saved. All of these people that work with, that is why they ask you to research the companies that you work for. That's why they tell you, be very selective about the choices of positions of the types of work that you choose. Because now your soul is damn near sitting right on top of it. Carpentry, construction, but how far are you drilling down in order to build something? How far you got to drill down before you break that seal that's on this planet? Oil rigs, baby, it's a lot. Underwater rigging and welding, it's a lot. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Some of these people, you work in the medical field. You work as a scientist. You work as a biologist, a biochemist. some of these positions are detrimental to your soul. Damn your health. Detrimental to your soul. Hell, look at all of the neurosciences. Look at all of the 12, 15 people that they took out? Because they didn't want people to know that there was communications between man and damn dolphins. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Why wouldn't they? We are a great source of practice. Because they look at us as sheeple. Fallen angels call us talking monkeys any damn way. Because now, scientifically, in order for the miscegenation to be made, they did not use complete human DNA to replicate certain beings on this planet. There is a mixture of animal hybrid DNA. That is why some people do not behave like humans. Some people do not have a conscience. Because some of the hybrids do not carry a soul. And my ancestors are telling me I am telling you correctly. But that does not mean that God does not work with humans. Because like I said, there is a difference. Humans. Humans. Remember, the angels created all kinds of things. The Bible will tell you, and I'm not being racist right now because like I said, I got all kinds of people in my family. The Bible told you not to mix the bloodlines. I understand why God said no mixing of the bloodlines. That is another form of miscegenation. Because now you have mixed, and a lot of the tribe of Judah has mixed with the tribes of the fallen angels' bloodlines. Hell, they already here, Bobby. But you absolutely right. If they wanted to, hell, a lady woke up one night and it was a man looking at her through her damn phone. She liked to she liked to toss her cookies. Imagine a woman of color waking up and seeing a white man looking at her through her phone. His face is on her phone like mine's is on this screen right now. And he's talking about, don't panic. Relax, calm down. This 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I see a white man on my damn phone talking about, and she didn't make no call and no incoming call came through. And her phone was posted up on her nightstand like this. And he just sitting there watching her while she sleep. Girl, my cheese would have slid completely off my damn cracker. And he telling her, don't run, talk to me. I was like, the fuck you mean talk to you? What you want me to talk to you about? What could I possibly talk to you about? Why are you even in my phone? How are you in my phone? Family, we got 34 people in the chat. Can I get 34 likes, please? No, Bobby, I haven't. But that's some wild shit. To be able to wake up and see somebody looking at you. Your husband ain't home from work yet, but yet there's a man in your room watching you. What kind of shit is that? That's scary. That's scary. I don't like iPhones. I don't like none of these phones, to be honest. But they do this just like you can't take the batteries out of these iPhones. You can't take the chips out of these iPhones. I forget what all she said he told her, but she said she was flipped the fuck out behind that shit. The only reason I work with technology is because I have to come online and speak with y'all. I do not get on my platform to get on other people's. What comes to my platform is when the Most High God and my ancestors send me something to let me know that something that I have created in one of my readings, it comes to my it comes to my page. That's them giving me confirmation that whatever I read about and spoke about is confirmation when they send it to your feed. See, like I said, I'm not a techie. I'm not into all of this shit because, number one, most of it is toxic. Just like I sit up and I watch. There was a video called Bounce That Ass or some shit. It came to my timeline. It came to my feed. I opened up the video and it was nothing but women in there. Women of color and some non-women of color. Different. I'm going to say all color. Because we all the same damn color. Y'all just a lighter version of us. So I'm going to put that out there. So we can clear up all of that shit. I don't give a damn if you Asian, you're Blasian, you're black and Asian, you're black or geeky, you're black or Google, you're black or something. Your ass has got some black in you. Otherwise, you would not be here. Black, person of color, whatever the hell you want to call it. We all the same damn people. Trust me. You are, but you're not. Ma'am.
The technician will be here tomorrow between 4 and 8.
4 and 8 in the morning? Well, 4 and 8 in the afternoon. I had to catch myself.
But, are you able to step away for 2 seconds?
Guys, hang on for a minute. Don't y'all go nowhere. Give me a minute. I need to talk to my niece. Out of 3 TVs, you got one to do. So that's a blessing. But no problems, I got you. Mm-hmm. Okay, family, I'm back. My apologies. Risha, welcome in, sweetie. How are you tonight? So, okay. You know, I was starting to tell you to get something like Kool-Aid, some type of stuff like that. I don't know. But anyway. So, guys, like I said, a lot of stuff, just sit it down, baby. A lot of stuff that is happening to us is for the level of convenience. Convenience. We are afraid to go back to the old ways because that means that you can't run around and, you know, look a certain type of way. I don't know. Maybe we can. Who knows? We haven't given it an opportunity or a chance yet because we're so used to this fallen angel technology. But stop and think about this. Who created all of this beautiful architecture that is here on the planet? Clearly, they were doing surgeries. They were doing multiple healings. They had doulas. So there's a lot of stuff that, and they had to have some level of technology in order to create. Okay. Some level of technology in order to create the cutting edges on all of the architecture that we have. Sacred geometry, absolutely. Sacred geometry. But the sacred geometry still is here because it's in us. It's in us. And that's what some of the stuff that Justin will teach. Because Justin is knowledgeable of stuff about things of sacred geometry. That's why I said I don't diminish what he speaks about. Tartaria, exactly. Christine, welcome in, love. Yes, it was. That's why so many people are transitioning overseas right now, due to the simple fact that they're not used to having air conditioning in their homes. And for whatever reasons, them fallen angels wanted it cold here. They wanted it cold for a reason. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I just want y'all to use your discernment, family. Just think about it. As y'all come in, make sure you hit the like button, please and thank you. Because they are removing channels that do not have... Reptilians need heat. They don't like cold. Because I haven't seen too many lizards in Florida die when it got too cold in Florida. And I mean beautiful lizards. And I don't like lizards at all. I don't like no reptiles, period. Snakes. They require the sun. They require heat in order to stay alive. And I literally, and they were dying. They were falling out of the trees dead, dying. And I felt so sorry for them. Because, I mean, there were lizards as big as, welcome in, Casey. Hey, baby. There were lizards as big as a miniature dog. I don't like them, but I didn't want to see them die because they're here. If God made them, they here. Whoever made them, they here. They out here. They out here. Snakes, they out here. I can't stand snakes. I ain't never cared for a snake. They're beautiful. I've touched one. And I thought it was going to be slimy, but it wasn't. But I still don't like them. I still don't like snakes. But, I mean, as long as it's not attacking you, it deserves life just like you deserve life. Because all animals have a collective soul. Exactly, Bobby. You already know. Cortez, welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? Everybody that's coming in, make sure you hit that like button, family. Because January 31st, 2027, they deleting channels that are not getting views. So if y'all don't hit the like button, that means the viewership goes down. That means that channels are going to disappear off of YouTube. I love their coloring. I don't do spiders. I don't do spiders because I damn near died twice behind spiders. Me and spiders, we don't have no affiliation, no affinity whatsoever. If I see that nigga, I'm going to stomp the shit out of his ass. I'm going to 8-pound stomp his ass to death. When my foot was broken and I was in a semi-soft cast, I had spiders putting holes as deep as my finger in my legs. I do not play with spiders at all. And see, you can't hit a spider with bug spray because they have silicone on their legs. So it just runs right off. I'm going to hit your ass with some peppermint spray, some peppermint oil. Now, if you outside, I'm going to leave your ass outside. But if you on the inside, that's like a homicidal maniac coming into the house. You in here? 9/10 of the law is on my side. Did nobody invite you in here? You brought your ass in here, so I'm going to kill your ass. Kinfolk. Kinfolk. That's all I can tell you. I don't think they ever created the last reset. I do believe that a lot of these last resets and things of this nature, you got to remember, this realm belongs to the fallen. So I truly believe that they're responsible for all the resets that we've had since God did the last flooding. The last of the destruction was when he came through and he flooded the earth. I don't think God has done anything since then, because there was a treaty of some sort that was made between him and the fallen angels. I can tell you this, spray some peppermint oil and see if they don't run. They do not. They hate that shit worse than what you talking about. They got a holy aversion to peppermint oil. They can't stand the smell of it. But I believe the fallen angels and those that they have given power on this realm, the ability to use some type of technology to do the resets. See, these are all the lesser gods that have been doing all the atrocities to mankind. So they don't have no problem. And you got to remember, the angels that came here taught men how to be warlords and how to create weapons of mass destruction. So with all of these satellites and all of the different things that we have available to us now through the level of technology, this is old technology that these angels gave away, but they were not supposed to give this information away. The original, welcome in, love. The original key, welcome in. Yes. Yes, I do. The original. I do. But they are the lesser gods. And they're still going to be judged. Make sure you hit the like button as y'all come in, family. The original, welcome to the chat. My name is Third Eye Consultations. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, they are the lesser gods. You can call them Anunnaki. You can call them the Agigi. You can call them whatever you want. But they are the lesser gods, and they are to be judged this go around. And they are accumulating bonus points. That's not a great way to say it, but it's the truth. Yes. So, no matter what they're called, we know what they really are. They come underneath many names and different interpretations, but they all still fall up underneath one thing: the black nobility, which now puts them in the forefront as they're using the white face of the Khazarian mobsters to make it look like it's a race war. And it's not. It's still the level of hatred that the fallen have for the talking monkeys, which they consider us. Because I'm sorry, Really?
No, what I thought.
Who is that bamming on the door like that?
Nobody. That was me dropping the, what's the name?
Okay. But tip the bartender. So what I know is this, y'all. Like we were talking about earlier, 13 Illuminati bloodlines. They are your black nobility. They are the original kings and queens. These are your defunct pharaohs. Because like I said, you have 12 tribes of Abraham, but they also are trying to incorporate a 13th bloodline. So where in the hell is the 13th bloodline coming from? But the 12 bloodlines of Abraham, you got 12,000 out of each 12 tribes. Because that's how everything was operated, on free energy. Free energy. They didn't want free energy because they wanted to destroy this earth. This is our home. They're not going to be here forever. But we will be until we transition back to the other side of the veil. So why not make it as miserable for the human monkeys as possible? For the talking monkeys. Because that's what they call us. They don't like us. Because they're jealous that God gave them something that he did not give us. That he did not give his sons, his first kid, his first children. The sons of God. He didn't give them a soul. They ain't finna do that until they do everything they can to make us homeless. Do you not see what is going on in the United States right now? Trump is signing Bill of Rights. Why is he giving back people of color the rights? Why is he giving us back the rights? I'm not going to treat them as they're below us, because for the simple... all of us have melanin, different variations of melanin, 369 ether beings, that is correct. But they also have an opportunity to come to God too, the original. So I'm not going to look at anybody as lesser.
This way.
Because God knew all of this and he allowed it. And everything is being revealed. Right now, you are getting access back to your ancestral land as an Aboriginal, Indigenous, Native American, aka Tamari, Amarukans. That is us. From the top of Canada all the way down into the Caribbean Isles, all the way over into South America. And see, Hispanic people are attacking us like they're not related to us either. We showed on. So it don't matter. But what does matter is that we all formulate and work together as a human race, because they coming for us. They got a $21 trillion home underground that don't include us. They done took all of the water damn near off the top of the land and took it underground to take care of their lifestyles and funnel. Get out of there.
Go in the room.
Go in the room, Papa. You close the door. He can't get back in. So they don't care anything about us. And what lives underground ain't no aliens. Some of them are us from the future that can't reproduce. They know them affectionately as the Greys. They can't reproduce. That's us 52,000 years from now. Ahead of schedule. They might want to, but I don't think it's going to happen like they think it's going to happen. Because under the circumstances, a lot of things are changing. The Nasara, Gesara, this is about your money. cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all of this. And see, if you've noticed, every time a president or anybody like Muammar Gaddafi in our country, President Kennedy, anytime they go to change the fiduciary funds, here you got the IMF putting the green light on somebody's head. Because they said in John F. Kennedy's assassination, the driver was the assassinator. It don't matter what color you are, sweetheart. God does not recognize color. He recognizes your heart. He recognizes your heart and your soul. Because that's how you're going to be judged. All of this is already being recorded by Metatron. I forget how many wings Metatron got. He got a bunch of wings. When Enoch got transformed into the mini God, because y'all know Yeshua, which is his son, Metatron is called the little God. Because he turned Enoch into God like him. Little Metatron got almost godlike powers like the Most High God himself. And that's even above his son Yeshua. I like Metatron too. Metatron, aka, would be Thoth. Scribe, record keeper. Ma'at. So, yeah. Long as you practice if you want to practice the 41 laws of Ma'at, practice them. 10 commandments, practice them. But at the end of the day, guys, something is not being connected. The dots are not being connected. So when you stop and think about it, if like I was telling some of the earlier family members that were in here earlier tonight, before we got knocked offline, if you have had a near-death experience, do you think the fallen angels brought you back? Or the Anunnaki? They didn't bring you back. Who do you think brought you back here? For all of those that have said that they have seen what God looks like to a certain extent. So if they've seen some of what God looks like, how is it that they're coming back in and telling us things you can't describe what you've never seen? I'm just saying, this is why I say use discernment. Just like they say tarot is evil. I don't think one time that I've ever used my tarot cards for evil. Not once. I use my tarot cards to give you truth, clarity, and options to make changes necessary to fine-tune for your life in order for you to make your decisions consciously with a clear mind and a sound heart before you move forward. That way, if there is something negative, you can turn it around before you get to that point of no return. Because when you hit no return, that's when you're going to get hit with a tower. And you're going to see 777, 555, 999. You're going to see those. That's them warning you before they hit you with that 555. It could be as simple as a change of your thought process. It could be as harsh as you becoming jobless, homeless, and dropping dead all in one damn day. And it has happened to people. So don't think that it's not impossible. So intention is a lot. Timing plays a role too. So if you set your intentions for good purposes, then you're off to a great start. Trap, welcome in. How are you tonight? My name is Third Eye Consultations. This is my family. Welcome to the chat. Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button for us, and thank you for joining. Happy to have you. So I just want y'all to think about some of the stuff that is said to us that shows up in this Bible that has contradictions. And I'm not saying that I doubt God's word, but I don't think everything in this Bible God said. I think it was used as a manipulation tactic, and this is where my nose is really itching, y'all. It was used as a manipulation tactic in order to keep us stuck. Med beds, that would be great. I do too. I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying the heck out of y'all. Jean, welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? So I just want you to use your discernment, family, about some of the things that people are arguing and fighting about. And I want you to be in a place of calm. So whatever comes up against us, we are mentally and emotionally grounded and prepared to move forward and execute whatever it is that you need to execute. Because that don't mean that we all gonna meet up in the same place. Because most of you'll be trying to coordinate the closest people to you. Like, where's your exit strategy? If all communication drops, do you know how to? Hadi, welcome in. My name is Third Eye Consultations. This is our chat. This is our family. Welcome to it. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button and feel welcome to be here. So, if you have an exit strategy, because these AI centers are not what they say they are either, because it doesn't take all of this water to operate these AI center data centers. We're not doing readings tonight, Trap. Oh, when I died, I didn't go to the light. I didn't go to the light. This is my last time here. I'm not coming back. They've already told me that. I'm not coming back. Do you know where to go in the mountains when it comes time? Because there'll be times like they'll bring buses in to grab people. There'll be trains that will lock you up. I've seen the rubber coffins sitting on the side of the road. You're fine, baby. I'm gonna do readings tomorrow, Trap. You're fine, baby. I'm doing readings tomorrow, but tonight we were talking about the Bible. I was reading some passages out of the book of Revelations tonight. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Everybody don't see something when you cross over, but they send your ass back. So who is sending us back? Because I can guarantee you it ain't them fallen angels, aka the Anunnaki. It ain't them. Because each time one of us dies, if they can keep us dead, they definitely don't want us back over on this side. Because on this side, we fight. We fight. See, I've merged most of my timelines. I don't dream anymore. And they say when you don't dream anymore, that is because you have pretty much completed your cycle. The only time I see things is when I close my eyes like I'm going to lay down and go to sleep. I don't have to be asleep and I can see it. Sometimes it just comes across me when I'm doing anything. But under the circumstances, I don't really dream anymore. Well, y'all know my third eye is wide open. My little nodule here, well, it ain't little, but it's my nodule. That's my third eye. So I get my visions during the daytime. I get sensations that translate into images, all different types of things. So I get different variations of communications of how things are translated to me in order for me to deliver messages, besides clairaudiently having smells, tasting things that I haven't eaten, smelling things that I'm not around, senses of every certain things. The only thing that I do know is a gift that I have not had is the one where you touch something and you can pull back memory off of when you touch it. I don't have to touch you to see a spirit on you. What's up, Mertu? I don't like touching people because for the simple fact, I don't know where you've been, what you've done, and what's on you. And on top of it, I don't like you to interrupt my energy, the energy that's flowing balanced through me, because you can allow someone to touch you and they can readjust your energy and they can make it worse. You know, they can take you from out of a good mood into a bad mood. I don't like people touching me. You know, especially for folks that I've never been around before, I definitely, you know, will bow to you, throw my hands together like this and welcome you, but that's the closest. What about it? Go into it, Mertu. Explain it to everyone. Yeah, because when you touch them, exactly, the original, when you touch people, whatever is on them now is on you. I've had to clean people's energy off of me and had to remove them for that simple fact. So I'm not very big on touching people because everybody's life and walk is different. And on top of it, some people are already cursed. Their bloodline is cursed. They will die cursed. I don't want that curse, and I don't want any of that energy that they're carrying. It's nothing personal against them, but I understand. And then you have a lot of people that are not woke. They don't want to be woke, because that means that they have to step outside of their comfort zone and do something out of their norm. And most people are too petrified to step out of their comfort zone. So I don't fool with people like that. Exactly, Bobby. That's a good one. Yes, those are your NPCs. They're not real, they're just fillers. Did y'all not see the MMA fighter that was just beating the crap out of a like, you know, the protective barriers around the cage? He was just roundhousing the crap out of it. And the fighter was standing right behind him that he was supposed to be fighting. Yes, there's a lot of NPCs. There are less humans on this planet than I've told y'all approximately how many humans that are actually on this planet. Welcome back in, God's Impressive. If you coming back in, love, and you haven't hit the like button, God's Impressive, hit it for me, please, and thank you. But I've told y'all approximately how many out of 350 million people right here in the United States, you got less than 500,000 people that are actually literally human here in the United States. So out of 10 to 12 billion people that they don't accrue for, Imagine how many of those that are not a non-playing entity, that is not a human. Yeah, it's like a bot. It's a non-player, a non-playing character. It's not a real person. They're like a bot. They have limited mental capacity. You can, when you pay attention to certain movements, certain conversations that they have with you, it can become very limited. Their verbiage, there's a limited amount of verbiage that they can offer you. They won't. Yes, they will. That they will. So then you know that you're dealing with somebody that is not human. So like I said, discernment is going to be a very, very heavy thing. What about, has anybody been paying attention to the 3 days that we're supposed to be having? The 3 days where you're supposed to seal your house down like a drum and plug up all of the holes or any crevices, any cracks underneath your doors, around your windows. You're to tape off your windows with black cloth or either black trash bags. Seal your doors. Get you some extra virgin olive oil and put a seal on all of your doors, your windows. Because they say when the 3 days of darkness comes, that's when all the demons get to walk the face of the planet. And they are going to rip into human flesh. Love you too, Murtu. You out, baby? Nobody knows when, but get your candles together. If you can afford to purchase beeswax candles, welcome back in, Charles. If you can afford to purchase beeswax candles, get them. If you can't, make sure you get some white non-scented candles. Make sure that if you can't find the cloth that they're talking about, like the blackout cloths, get the heavy-duty black garbage bags and the gray duct tape and seal off all of your windows. You can make sure before you put this the seal on the windows that you lace your windows with Himalayan sea salt and cinnamon if you want to, because that's also a good source of protection. But seal your windows because they don't want you looking out of the windows. And on top of it, make sure that when you seal your house, you seal your doors, because you're not to open your doors or your windows for 3 days. Because once these demons are unleashed on this planet, they are to roam this planet for 3 days, and we will be in 3 days of darkness. And this is biblical. So with that being said, sometimes, like, make sure you bring your pets inside too. Exactly so. So you may be around people that are not spiritually woke or will listen to what you're saying. Some people are homeless. God is supposed to provide guidance for those that are homeless. Because if there are people in your home that have entities on them, it's going to be very difficult. Yes, this is going to be a real life horror movie. This is not no joke. Like I said, the Bible tells you there are certain things that when that veil drops, men's hearts are going to fail. People are going to drop dead on the spot out of sheer fright when the veil drops. We don't know the day or the time, but what you will need, and let me write it, let me give it to y'all because I wrote it down for y'all. Okay. You need salt, pure white salt or Himalayan sea salt, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, It doesn't have to be a big bottle of it either, because we know how expensive extra virgin olive oil gets, or golden olive oil. Read James 5:14. Holy candles, white, beeswax if you can get them. John chapter 8, verse 12. Yes, so make sure you stock up on essentials like wipes, water that you're going to drink, and tap water so you can use it to either flush your toilets, because again, you do not want to break the seals on your home. Wherever your dwelling is, you do not want to break those seals once you put those seals up in place. Because once you put the seals up, you're going to seal it and bless it with the olive oil. That is the protection. This is going to be like when all of the firstborn in Egyptian times, when they were to, all the Egyptian firstborns died. And anybody that did not have the lamb's blood on their door, death would pass by their houses if they had blood, the blood of the lamb on their door. Yes, lamb's blood. And if there was no lamb's blood on your door, I don't care if you were 90 years old and you were the firstborn, your life was snuffed out that night. So they said the bread of John chapter 6, verse 35, you're going to need bread, water. John chapter 14, the Bible, the 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. Read your Bible during this time. Psalm 7, the herbs, sage, frankincense, or both for purification in your home. Salt in the water spread around for protection, a shield for the home, white linen cloth or a white towel that you can use to wash around and put that seal of salt around your doors, around your windows, anywhere. And make sure you seal up your vents to your house, like your air conditioning vents. If you got a trap door up in the top of your house to your attic, seal it. Seal anything that they can get into, because if they have access into your home, you're now trapped in that home trying to get out. So the white linen cloth, tape and heavy garbage bags for blackout protection. That way you cannot see what is outside, because they said if you look out that window, they coming in that house. They coming in whatever dwelling you are in. You are to stay away from the windows. You are to stay away from the doors, because those we are all going to be tested. Some of them will call out the names of people that are very, very important to you, that you love and you care. Yes, anything that they can come through, any ducts, any, like I said, your vents, make sure you seal off all your vents in your home. So make sure you got some gray duct tape, the silver gray duct tape. It works best. It's the stickiest. And make sure you have salt water on hand. And you can, like I said, you can lay Himalayan sea salt or white salt on your window seals to protect them. And make sure you put the cross with the olive oil on the windows. Bless your windows, bless your doors with olive oil. So those are the things, and candles. And make sure you have enough water and food for 3 days, because you're going to be stuck in that house for 3 days. Because you're going to hear a lot of people screaming You're going to hear a lot of people crying. You're going to hear people banging on people's doors. That does not mean that that is a human that's at your door. So please be very careful. Please be very mindful. Stock up on your supplies, guys, because we don't know exactly when this is supposed to take place. I have it written. I have it written down. But I also put it, that's why I always tell y'all, when I post important things for y'all to check out, I put it in the community tab for y'all to go to the community tab. That's what the community tab is for. That is the version of me posting something for you to listen to. And go to the community tab. There is a young woman in the community. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys, because I no longer have access to just my tablet now. I got to kind of work things out. So hold on for 1 second. Okay. I can't do it because this is not going to let me split my screen like that. But go to the community tab, guys. Over there, it should be one of the newest videos where it says the preparation for the 3 nights of darkness. It's going to be a lady of color. She's got a scarf on top of her head and she's fair-skinned. You don't have to. You can listen to it, Bobby. She's going to tell you what to do, baby. Yeah, every time you get an opportunity to get something off of that checklist, you can go to her direct page. Bobby, you need to get one of these, baby. Some kind of magnifier where you can magnify so you can see what you need to see, sweetheart. They don't cost that much. You can buy them out the dollar store. And so you can see what you need to see, baby. But at the end of the day, go to my community tab. Go to the community tab, family. And y'all can find all of that information. I'll post anything that's relevant, that's going to affect us. It's always posted in the community tab. Believe that. I put it there so that way, and I always tell y'all to go to the community tab. You need to put it on your list. You need to create you a to-do list, baby. So that way you stop forgetting. Put that on your community list. So that way, especially when this comes to place, you can sit down and you can read your Bible comfortably without having to strain your eyes to see, because you're going to be reading by candlelight. Oh, ooh. So I just wanted y'all to have this information, because I don't want nobody left out and I don't want nobody left behind. And whenever those 3 days do pop up, I want y'all to be able to come back and tell me that you still here. Anything that I think is relevant, I posted in the community tab for us. You're very welcome. I forget her name, but she's not new to this. She's very knowledgeable too. She's been on her journey for a very long time. So I would highly recommend y'all go over to the community tab and listen to her. You can go to her direct page based off of the video that I got posted over there for you guys. So that way, any questions that you got, and she does answer questions. Good night, baby cakes. I'll see you tomorrow if you show up tomorrow, because I'll be here tomorrow at 6. But if you have any questions, she's good about answering questions. She's really nice. So I just want y'all to be as informed as much as possible. because everybody does not read the Bible. A lot of times, most of y'all just meditate and talk to your guides like that and your ancestors. All right, baby. Love you, Bobby. Have a good night, sweetie. Dream well. Grand moon to you. And I'll see you tomorrow if you come to the chat tomorrow. So, like I said, anything that is important, I always want to make sure y'all have access to it. Bobby, when you get a chance, throw your email, send me an email, sweetie. Johnny, welcome in. My name is Third Eye Consultations. This is the family. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button and feel welcome to be here. So, and like I said, I know everybody does not read the Bible. Everybody is not familiar with the Bible. Some people have never been religious a day in their life. And I just wanted to share some stuff with y'all so you can put on your thinking caps and just, you're welcome, baby. And just think about some of the things that I was saying. I'm not trying to convert you into whatever it is that I believe, but I want you to just think about it and see how it sits with your soul. How does it resonate with your soul? And my ancestors are telling me I'm explaining this to you guys correctly. So I just wanted y'all to have an opportunity to know that there is an option out here, because if you are on the wrong path, then that means that you do not get to see the Most High God for all the work that you have done. And I think everybody deserves to meet the Most High God again for all of the work that we're here to do. No, love, that's fine. That's the beauty of when I post a video. That's the beauty of it. You can go back and rewatch it. She seems to be okay. I haven't had an opportunity to talk to her, but she's been gone most of the day. She's been gone most of the day. And when she came back, I've been online with you guys. And she hasn't been over today. So as far as I know, she's okay. So that's a plus. But I'm going to get an opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with her, because I want to see how she's really doing since, she went to the doctors and everything, and see how everything is working for her. Because I try to keep her in my prayers. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it, because it's been tough for her. It's been real tough. And it's been difficult for the whole family, because what affects one person, if you're connected to them, it affects everybody. So it plays a role with everyone. So I appreciate the love and the support, Charles. Thank you very much. So, yes, the struggle is real. And I got a lot of different family members here in the chat that have had different struggles too. Some of them have overcome their struggles. Others are still battling their struggles. So anybody that's battling, I always send up lots of love, prayers, and healing energies for them. Okay, Jean, good to see you, sweetheart. Sorry you missed the part where we were talking about the Bible, because we were in Revelations tonight. Ricky Cuffy, welcome in. Thank you, love. Do so, sweetheart. Make sure it's in, like I said, it's in the comment, the community post. So, grand moon to you, Jean, and I'll see you at another time, baby. And you're welcome, Ricky. Welcome to the chat. My name is Third Eye Consultations. This is my soul family, and this is our chat. Feel welcome to be here. Hit the like button for us and feel welcome. But I wanted to share some things from out of the book. So I'm going to be jumping all over the Bible with you guys and having conversations with the Bible and with y'all. Yes, it does, Jean. That it does, love. You are absolutely true and correct on that one. You're very welcome, Charles. I'm glad to be of an assistance. If I don't assist but one person, at least I've done something that God's asked me to do. Thank you, Charles. The same to you and yours. Bowlegs, how you doing, babe? Grand moon to you, sweetie. Or grand rising, whichever one it is for you. How you doing tonight? It's nighttime for us here. Hit the like button for me if you haven't already, Bowlegs. Good to see you. Good to have you. I noticed you've been popping up in here on us lately. Hey, Annette. How are you tonight, love? All y'all popping in now. When my phone is about to die, let me see if I can plug my phone up without it acting a whole nutty over here on us. Because sometimes it has a tendency to jump out of this stand when I put it on the charger. Oop, yep, there we are. In there like swimwear. So a lot of y'all missed it. We talked about, I read out of the book of Revelations tonight, guys. And I also gave the family instructions about when those 3 days of darkness that hits for here for us. Well, if you were here, I'm glad you enjoyed it, baby. But I also told y'all, since I did not write it down and put it in the chat, you gone for the night, Charles? Or is, okay. Good night, sweetie. Grand moon to you. Dream well. And I will talk to you either tomorrow or at another time, Charles. You take care of yourself, sweetheart. Thank you. But I always make sure if it's something I want y'all to know, I always post it in the community tab for y'all. That's good to hear, Bowlegs. Trust me, I know what the battle, the struggle is real. I know you're tired, sweetheart. This energy has been super, super heavy, and you are closing out a very heavy cycle, Charles. So I can understand you being tired, and you still got to work too. So yes, it's okay. It's okay, baby. Go get your rest. What you need, baby?
My weed, my cigar.
Oh, I can't help you.
Yeah, I know.
I can't help you. I'm so sorry. But especially things that are really, really important that I feel like I would be less than somebody that is trying to assist people. Good night, baby. Dream well. And I'll see you tomorrow if you come on tomorrow. And then I'll be here tomorrow at 6, baby. So y'all get y'all some good rest because I know a lot of y'all still work. Jennifer, good night, sweetheart. If you going too. Dream well for all of y'all. But if it's important, and I think it's important, and right now, my ancestors is working me overtime, y'all. They got me over here scratching. Oh, yeah. You'd have to, Casey. Good evening to you, too, Jennifer. I'll see, like I said, baby, I'll see you tomorrow if you come on tomorrow, because I'll be here tomorrow at 6. So y'all all get y'all rest, dream well, and have a good rest of your night. But yeah, you have to be very protective of your energy because energy and time are things that are hard to get back. Time you're never going to get back. Energy is damn near the same. So I equate it to the same thing. It's very hard to get it back. Once you put that out there, yeah, that's my ancestors. That's how my ancestors communicate with me. The more my nose itches, the more that they're telling me that I'm telling you something that's very truthful, very accurate. So when I start my nose starts itching, my body starts itching, that's my ancestors. That's how they talk to me. Because I'm starting to itch. Woo! Baby, I'm starting to itch. I used to think I was breaking out with the hives. And my nose would be as red as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it's probably getting there now. But, I mean, they're really, like, talking to me. So when we finish this conversation, I know I'm going to have a conversation with them, too. Because I always talk to my family before I go to sleep. I pray myself to sleep. And if I could pray myself awake, I'd pray myself awake. Yes. Everybody's connection to their guides is different. But for the most part, when your ear is ringing, if it's a high pitch, it is usually a high vibrational ancestor or an angel that is reaching out to you. Sometimes they could be too close to your auric field, and your auric field extends 3 feet out around you. So sometimes they could get too close, and the message that they're trying to share with you, you won't be able to get it. So you too, Cam? They on you? So you have to ask them to step away from your auric field. That's ancestors and angels trying to communicate with you. Look around, stop and think, whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking about, check the time and see what's going on in your energy. Because generally that's what that's about. They're just giving you some insight on something. It could be something that you had a question about. It could have been something that they wanted to, like warn you about. Something they're trying to communicate with you. And you can ask them for greater detail. Like, let me see a bird or a ladybug or a little cat. Something, or a squirrel. Something that will, or a butterfly, pertaining to whatever it is that they want you to know. You can always ask them through meditation to give you a more definitive bit of knowledge and insight of what they were trying to get you to be aware of. But to me, it's just more of a sense of they're trying to bring something to your attention. That's what I've always gotten. I could be very wrong. So I'm not 100 on it. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, when my nose has been itching like this since I was a itty bitty little girl. I've always scratched my nose, and it has always driven me crazy. I do see spirits sometimes. Other times I can sense them around me. I've had spirits climb up in the bed with me. I've had spirits hug me. I've had visions of different things. So we get a barrage of different, everybody's gifts are different. Some people carry the gift of telepathy, some people don't. Some people carry the gift of telekinesis, some people don't. Some people, sometimes you can feel like energy emanating from the tips of your fingers. Especially those of us that carry the crescent moon and the M's in our hands. So those gifts need to be activated because we are actually healers. And you do this through your manifestation work. The M in the crescent moon, manifestation time. M, crescent moon, manifestation time. So that's your perfect opportunity to close out something and bring something new in. Because you get the full moon, because I have both in my hand. I'm a super empath. I'm a Heyoka empath. I'm a INFJ. So, and even though I come from the alpha generation of twin flames, I'm a sigma because I'm kind of like a sigma alpha. So we have a lot of different variations of gifts. Also, too, like I explained to the rest of the family, the more you heal your heart, the more you unlock other gifts that you have yet to explore or even are aware that you have. And if your soul has been around since the beginning of time, which for a lot of us, and like last night, when I was reading, I don't know if how many of y'all saw this card or paid attention to this card, but when I kept telling y'all that a lot of us, we have been around for no less than 2,000 years. Some of you, your souls are that old. Some of you, your souls are older. So when we've been around that long, this is why you have so much to clean up. You have so much energy to clean up. You've been around that long. That's forbidden fruit. That's the Garden of Eden. You see the snake? Every time we show it to you in tarot, let me see. Make sure I'm not making a mess of anything as I slide my tail over here. There it is. It's right in my face. Every time they show you the lovers, most of the time this is what you're seeing. The lovers are in the Garden of Eden, and Archangel Michael was the angel that was presiding over the divine couple then. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Good Lord. Nothing has changed. So souls are very ancient here. This is why sometimes it's very difficult, because people can get highly opinionated, because each one of us have different things that we are here to learn. Well, not learn, but to remember. How about that? Different things to remember. Some of us are younger, some of us are older. So some of the younger ones are highly tapped in, highly connected. Some of our older ones are highly tapped in, highly connected. But a lot of times people are kind of nervous, they're fearful to use their gifts. The younger ones, sometimes they're very aggressive about using their gifts, versus the ones that are older and a little more hesitant about exercising those gifts, because we know that with these gifts there comes a great deal of responsibility. Y'all have watched my evolution right here on YouTube, how I have transcended. Some moments you will see me where I'm over here cussing like a sailor fresh off the damn boat. And then there are moments and times where my energy has transmuted. So y'all have watched my evolution right here on YouTube. Y'all have watched me go through a process of my ascension. So, and I've been genuine every time. I've been very genuine about who I have been the whole entire time. I don't pretend to be somebody else that I'm not. But even my son, he said, I like you. He said, that's not you. He said, how I'm talking to y'all and how I've been with y'all tonight, he said, that's the mother I know. So that spoke volumes. And that's my oldest son. Because he said, you on here snapping like you done lost your damn mind. So now, if my child can come in here and tell me something, like I said, I'm not adverse to taking corrective criticism. And you can get corrective criticism from a newborn. They can just simply don't like your energy. That's enough right there within itself. Because babies are the closest thing you're going to get to God. Children are the closest things you're going to get to God. Because for some of them, their innocence is just that pure. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, does anybody have any input that they want to say? Or does anybody have any questions? Did everybody enjoy tonight? How about that? I hope y'all did, because I did. Because I have literally been teetering back and forth. Am I going to continue to read tarot? But I think I may start a podcast. I think I'm going to start a podcast and talk about love and relationships, because we have a lot of people out here, and we have several generations under us. I enjoyed it. I really did. But I want to talk to generations about relationships, because what I see out here, I don't like. I don't. And it's heartbreaking to see it. And what I see is a lot of trauma. You have to remember, guys, we are all sitting up underneath over 2,000 years of trauma. You were born with a guardian. You were born, every human on this planet was assigned a guardian angel the moment that you were assigned to come here. You had a guardian angel before you left the heavens. I've been looking for your butt, Skills. Because I was telling folks that I want you to come in and teach the sacred geometry. Remember the books that you showed me? She just texted you? Okay. But, see, I don't know. I was wondering where you dipped off to. Because I said I wanted you to come in and give a class off of what we were talking about, but what you know from your end of it. Because I don't dismiss what you talk about. I ain't forgot that. I'm going to hold you to it as soon as I figure out how to do the technical hookup. Because I suck when it comes down to technology. Charles, you back in.
We don't have an extension cord.
Baby, I got 2 extension cords, and hang on for 1 second. Let me see if I can split it off and give you one now. Because that's all I can do for you. Hold on, y'all. It ain't gonna get totally dark in here.
Fire jack.
Because I literally gotta get another, you know, like, what they call those things? You know, the long, where you plug up multiple different ones. I gotta get a better one, because I'll be drawing too much. For some reason, it's like these cords don't hold the wattage comfortably.
You gotta get a surge.
I need another surge protector, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby doll. Yes, we are. Dawn, welcome in, love. How are you? I don't know that, Dawn. That is something you will have to have a conversation with your guides about. But my name is Third Eye Consultations. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button and feel welcome to be here. Thank you. Oh, baby, oh my God. I'm well, thank you. God's impressive, baby. You not telling me nothing that I don't already know. That's what I was reading the Bible about. That's what I've been telling y'all about. Yes, a surge protector. Thank you, baby. I'm doing well. Oh, okay, cool. But here's my thing. When we talk about Tamari, aka Amaru Khan, the United States Turtle Island. God bless you as well, sweetheart. You're talking about all the way from the top of Canada, all the way down to the Caribbean islands, all the way over to South America. All of this was the United States. All of this is considered the United States. And there was a whole destiny swap on the United States. When the Khazarian mob of the black nobility sent their children over here, aka Gentiles, aka colonizers, the majority of them went to Tennessee. They were not supposed to go beyond Tennessee. That's where you get all your Melungians. But see, they got greedy. And they just went berserk and started stealing, and they created wars between Louisiana, because see, at one point in time, even the native Indians, although they are not indigenous to this land, hold on, hang on, y'all. That's happening now. God's impressive. No. You're not wrong, sweetheart. But here's what you did not hear about Trump signing off an executive order. See, we are the republic of this country. That's the reason why when people get mad and say, why aren't black people, as they call us, not being deported? Because we are not the foundational black Americans. Those are immigrants. If you call yourself a FBA, to me, a FBA is somebody that was one of the 800,000 that may have been shipped here somewhere between South America here to the United States after they were shipped from Africa to somewhere else before they came directly here to the United States. Those are foundational black Americans. They still don't have no ties. Because if you can't go back like here, I'll use this as an example. Right now, this is the oldest ancestor that I can pull in my face. This is my older grandfather. He was born 1853 and he died, but his name was Moses. Now that's the Aboriginal Indigenous Indian. Not the ones that call themselves Indians, not the $5 Indians, not the pokey-haired straight Indians, and not the Gentiles that were told, say you're Indian because William somebody Plecker in Virginia worked as a doctor in the census, and in order to keep Aboriginal indigenous men from marrying white women, they signed off on something that's why they say the sword is mightier than the pen. Albert Plecker, Dr. Albert Plecker. Okay, that's how I feel about Mr. Plecker. But anyway, Mr. Plecker changed us out from indigenous to Negro to black to African American to everything except for what we were already called, indigenous Indian. We were always here. This has been our home. And the destiny swap has been real because the ones that did the destiny swap is the 13 Illuminati bloodlines of the black nobility that are from Africa that the Pope kisses their feet. We are the tribe of Judah here in the United States. And the tribe of Judah is a direct line of the house of King David and the Messiah himself. That is our bloodline. Mm-hmm. Dang it, hold on for a minute. I'll give you, hold on and you can get my card. All right, family, can y'all hear me? I'm back. But that was a whole destiny swap. God's impressive. I've been talking about this, sweetheart. I ain't just now started talking about it. I've been talking about this on the channel for a long time. And I've been trying to wake up my brothers and sisters that are natural Aboriginal indigenous to this land.
So I'm pulling it from this card.
40.
Okay, and this one.
Got 7. Bring us something good to drink. Something to snack on too if you can. Shoot. So right now, Trump has signed off on an executive order. If you take the time, I can't pull it up because my tablet is offline now. But dang it. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. That's why my phone is about to die. I forgot to do something. I forgot to plug my phone back up. Hang on, y'all. Okay. That way we don't lose contact, because, whew, baby, she over here, she about to fall off. But you are also, Trump is also assisting us too. He signed an executive order to restore Aboriginal indigenous people's rights, but it's showing up as some people will say foundational Black Americans, but if you give anybody rights, you got to give the rights back to the original republic, and that's us, our ancestors. See, they're giving it back to the slaves, and we are the children of the slaves. Instead of tourism, slavery. Tourism, Black. Macero, welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? I know. I've been waiting to see if that'll happen, original. OG, if that would happen, baby, we would shut America down, because right now, people of color, we bring to the table 1.3 to 1.5 trillion in money, monetary business. We bring all the folks that don't like us 1.3 to 1.5 trillion dollars. You know how much buying power we got? Shut these mother freakers down. Shut them down. I promise you. You found your key? All righty, boo. You got the other one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that to you.
Okay. But with that much buying power, baby, we can shut a lot of damn people down. We are the motherfucking nation. Understand that. So you stop and think about this. They can't give us all that they done stole from off the top of the land. That's the people. All our culture, all of our history, all of our knowledge. They can't give that back to us. They can't give us back everything that they done stole from under the land. And the seal that they broke, which was the covenant of the Aboriginal indigenous as the caregivers of this continent. They can't give that back. They can't pay us for all of the stuff that they done placed and built on top of this land. Thank you for the stars, Marcel. So when it's all said and done, if we told you we wanted everything that don't look like us off this continent, what you gonna do? But see, I don't look at it like that. If we can all work together, that would be great. Because right now, they bringing back jobs back towards the United States. So a lot of Asians about to be super pissed off because they done ship most of our jobs to Asia and India and over to Israel. But see, you done stole too much from the promised land and you got to give it back. The Grand Canyon is us. All the way down to Mississippi. Why you think they in there acting a damn donkey down in Mississippi? That's Big Mama. That's pure mother. That's pure divine mother energy. Divine feminine energy. Stop playing. They playing with the right thing. Because see, every time you deny us, God gonna deny you. Every time. You will be denied, 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 denied. People better wake up because them that don't like us, them that look like us and treat us like them that treat us that way too, baby, they falling off like wet bags of dope. Egypt is the Grand Canyon. You go to Utah, Oregon, Arizona, all of that's business. Us. 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 They got all of that closed off. The mounds in Illinois, the mounds, you got plenty of pyramids right there in Louisiana, Charles. Pull up a map, baby, before they erase it, and they'll show you all the pyramids right there in Louisiana. There are pyramids right there in Florida, right there in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, by the guitar of the, what's that, Hard Rock Casino. They told me it wasn't. I said, you a goddamn lie. If your mammy was Indian, show me. Because I know you telling lies. Because, nigga, I am Seminole, Choctaw, Muskogee, Chickasaw, Blackfoot, Algonquin, Indian. Got a little Cherokee running through, too. So stop playing. It's a lot of damn indigenous blood that run through my veins. You're not going to make me not remember who the hell I am. You not. And see, Chickasaw, Choctaw run the dirty South, baby. We run all the way deep, right back here. Our bloodline was the bloodline that walked the Trail of Tears all the way down to Oklahoma. So you're not going to tell us about our history. We live it because we are the damn ancestors. So how you going to tell us to forget what we can't erase? But you try to erase it every day, but yet you want to tell us about a Holocaust. Make it make sense? No, they ain't. Most of the ones that's up there in Peru now, those Asiatics, baby. When you pull a haplogroup up, the haplogroup gonna say Denisovan, Neanderthal. Africans have less Neanderthal DNA, but they got Neanderthal, Denisovan DNA. Europeans, Asians, all of them, they all Denisovan. And that's what I'm talking about. They got plenty of Denisovan and Neanderthal DNA. There ain't none over here on this side of the planet. Yeah, they sacrificed them. We already know, baby. I done been to Munchen. My husband's mother was full-blooded German. You don't have to tell me that. That's why they get so fucking mad. Because they call us what they are. No disrespect to no person that is not a person of color. But when a person of non-color, especially a Caucasian, if they get wet, they smell like an animal. No disrespect. I've been telling y'all for years now, the haplogroups, the hybridization, that is why some of the white folks and some of the Asians and some of the other races, they don't have souls. They don't have souls. They smell like a dog. They smell like wet dog. And I'm not trying to be hateful and I'm not trying to be ugly. But see, this man, the one that claims that we all came from apes, he should have shut his damn mouth. Because he didn't know how much truth he was telling. But he just wasn't telling the truth about who truly the apes they came from. Because if you remember anything about the Tower of Babel, at the top of the tower, all of those that were at the top of the tower, God turned them into monkeys and fucking elephants. Do your homework. 70 angels ministered to the Most High God while God destroyed the damn Tower of Babel. They ministered 70 damn angels.
Clean rag and towel.
Say what, boo?
Clean rag and towel.
Clean rag and
Oh, I
towel.
have it now.
That's the man to ask.
Rock. Thank you.
But I'm telling you, and the Tower of Babel is right off the coast of Canada. It takes 3 days to walk the base.
Auntie Nikki.
It takes 3 days to walk the base of the Tower of Babel.
Shake.
Right there off the coast of Canada.
Thank you. That's fine.
Yeah, he was speaking truth, but he was trying to misdirect it at us because of our noses. And that's why they knock off all of the Egyptian noses of the pharaohs, of the Olmecs in South America, in Mexico. That's why they chop off all the noses of any of the statues of people of color. Because before there was any white person, because let's be clear about this. And I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just being honest now. I'm finna bust this shit all the way down. Now you done got into the element of where I go ham. Because there was a full-blown destiny swap. All of them white folks that brought their asses here to the United States, that was the goal. That was the whole damn destiny swap right there. Because before there was any white people, it wasn't nothing but us on this earth. Us. 2 races of us. Because when Esau decided to take multiple wives, he took women from out of damn caves. They called them troglodytes. The Romans were people of color. Greece were people of color. Everywhere on this planet, including the Chinese, they are people of color. There were no white people. You couldn't mix a white person in on the Nile, the Egyptian Nile, up underneath the Pharaoh's nose and think that he wouldn't notice your ass was white. Come on now. Nero was fucking black. I told you there are 2 types of blacks on this planet if you're going to use the color black. Africans and us. Yes. And what they did is they promoted all of the whites. So when you see the advertisement on TV, you see all the whiteness of all the races. But the more you travel, the blacker the goddamn world gets. That's what they don't want to tell you. All of your heads of Europe were black. They weren't white. They were black. Even that little 1 drop of damn blood in all of these white people's asses can't save their ass from the sun right now. And they freaking mad as hell about the shit. We didn't do this to you. Thank you, sweetheart. You didn't have to buy one of these. You could have got me $1. Thank you.
So,
I appreciate whatever
I
you...
wasn't able to get that off the card. So I'm teaching them to get that off the card.
Okay. Well, we'll get it off. But there's a second son to this planet, baby. Baby, all of the emperors of China were people of color. All the empresses. I got Japanese royalty run through my damn veins, if you want to be technical about it. Not only do... Thank you, baby. Not only do I have God's blood running through my veins, I have Egyptian, you got Japanese royalty. My little niece did the DNA, the one that came over here the other night and brought me food. She pulled up the DNA. Her damn daddy is Middle Eastern. So when I tell you we got a mixture up in this piece, baby, our family is mixed. Believe that. Very much so. Look at the Khoisan people. If you look at the Khoisan, they are one of the oldest tribes out of Africa, right along with the Dogons and several other damn tribes. The Maasai, the Tutsi tribes. Baby, when you look at the Khoisan, they one of the oldest races of people of color on this earth. The oldest. The Africans, you look at the Khoisan people, they look to be about this complexion. Most of the Khoisan, they're very pale. They're very light-skinned folks, okay? The Khoisan are very fair-skinned people. I forget what part of Africa they are in, but they over there in Africa. And the Khoisan people are fair-skinned black people. And under the circumstances, when you leave the lamp alone. When you look at their complexions can be lighter than mine, and they're African. Yes, thank you, baby. Thank you. And they have very short, cropped, curly, tight, coiled hair. Their faces are smushed in. Their eyes are very, very slanted. And they're not tall people at all. Very seldom will you find a Khoisan beyond 5'10", if they actually get that damn tall. Easy. Welcome in, baby. How you doing tonight? Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button for me. Samurai were black. You had to qualify as a samurai. Anybody could be a samurai. Yes, and you had to be people of color in order to qualify. Didn't you see, what was the name? Ronin. The movie Ronin. All of them Asian people, Tom Cruise, if I remember correctly, Tom Cruise was the only whites. They were telling you about us then. When they celebrate the ancient traditions over in China, in Japan, they show you the blackest of the black faces. They show you the black idols, the black statues. That tells you. They hide it. Like I said, they promote the whiteness all over the world because that's the false narrative they want to give everybody. I'm not sure, Marcelo. I'm not sure if Pangea was separated, but I believe somebody asked that question before, and I think it might have been you. I'm not sure who asked that question, but I do believe that Pangea was separated for a reason, and it wasn't God who separated Pangea. It was Mother Gaia herself. Now, I don't know if she had a conversation with God, and God told her he wanted it separated, but it was separated. Because Those that call themselves the Native American Indians that sit over there in Arizona, Texas, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, those are all Asiatics. They are Asians. Those are not black people. And they are not related to us. They come from the Caucasus Mountains and the Caucasus and the Siberian goddamn steppes. They crossed across the Bering Strait when that landmass was up. And guess what? We're the smallest population out of the races right now. There are more white people on this planet than it is black people. Right here in the United States. Yes, I know they're Genghis Khan's children. But you also, but see, you know what? My curiosity question is, why did we build that damn wall as long as we damn did? What were we trying to keep the fuck out of China? Couldn't have been no giants. Because if a giant was 3,000 L's, it's just as tall as the damn tallest building in the Arab Emirates. Right over there in Dubai. Because 3,000 L's, that's some damn height. You talking about damn near 4,500 feet of damn giant. But see, before the white man had the black, any people of color to attack, they were killing each other. The Khazarians all got a drop of black blood in them. And the black blood come from the Africans. The African elitists that are the 13 bloodlines of the nobility that we think is white. It's black. If I could open up my tablet right now, I would tell you all the names of the damn Italian bloodlines that you're talking about. The Orsini's, the Machiavellis, baby, these are all the bloodlines of the black Italian nobility. People of color, they were not white people. They want you to think they were white, but they're not white. They have never been white. They use the white folks as the front because they don't want to be recognized. Welcome in, Janella. How are you, baby? Make sure y'all hit the like button as you coming in. See, they're never going to tell you the truth because the truth doesn't benefit them. Because see, I have a tendency to write shit down. There we go. Here's the black nobility. I know I got it written down somewhere. Baby, I told y'all the Pope kisses the black nobility's feet. They African. They ain't us. They African. Your black nobility is the Colonnas, the Massimos, the Orsinis, the Ruspoli, the Vercini, Theodoli, Sacchetti, Borges, Odessa, Sauci, Bonacampagni, Ludovosky, Savelle, Catani. These bloodlines are extinct. The Catani family, the Aldo Brandini family, and the Conti. Now, them three bloodlines have gone extinct. But those are your damn black nobility right there. Baby, I just gave you 13 of them. And I gave you 3 of them that's gone extinct. God done took them off the face of the earth through disease and devastation and destruction. Mayhem. You got a black pope You got a white pope and you got a gray pope. And then you got the order of the Jesuit priests. That is who came over here and did what the fuck they did with us along with the Gentiles. Now, why is such a little small ass country called the Netherlands got so much power and so much wealth? And they don't do shit. Technology. Geneticism. Luciferians. They call themselves Puritans. Them damn things with some full-blown demons. Because like I said, when you talk about savages, people of non-color were their savages. Those, didn't I tell y'all before the other pope passed away, before this new pope got indoctrinated, didn't I tell you about the pope? When I pulled cards on his ass, he came through in a reading. I pulled cards on the pope, y'all. His ass showed up just as good as I'm sitting up here talking to y'all right now. That nigga said, get these demon bastards off of me. They were at the foot of his bed in the hospital before this nigga died. So, at the end of the day, when you see a pope bow and kiss the feet of black elitists, know who runs what. All the white folks that look white, they ain't running shit but they goddamn mouth. These niggas is puppets. These just the Oreo niggas. Cause that one drop of blood make you black, don't it? According to their interpretation, one drop of blood make you black, don't it? Well, if all of them niggas done had some black literally in them some white niggas that's being manipulated. They are puppets for the black nobility. And they ain't us. They ain't us. Because like I said, I can't speak for the tribe of Dan, the tribe of Issachar, the tribe of Joseph, Reuben. I can't speak for none of them. I can speak for the damn tribe of Judah. That's my bloodline. The tribe of Judah is the bloodline that is linked directly to the Most High God's son and King David. Ain't that some shit? Go ahead on, Marcelo. I ain't fooling with you. The last time nobody saw nothing, we had a Russian Trident sub come right here off the coastline of Georgia back in the damn early 2000s. Well, welcome back in, Ms. Parker. How you been, baby? Long time no see. Hit that like button, baby. Good to see you. It has been a minute. But yes, so God's impressive, baby. The destiny swap is being undone as we speak. That shit is happening. All of this shit, they gonna have to figure out what the fuck they gonna do because they owe us a shitload of money. They owe us back all our goddamn land. Tell me about it. But see, the Bolsheviks are Zionists. Zionists are what? Because King Frederick, the Duke and the Duke and his wife that were executed after the King of Russia. But see, the Prussians were people of color too. But see, Duke Ferdinand, that was a setup. All of them niggas that was on the boat, besides the one that they talk about so much, that had both sets had a shitload of rich people. They bumped them off. They sunk those damn ships deliberately. So that way, all of your U.S. magnates like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Carnegies, these were all your U.S. magnates. Hell, before it was Russia, it was called Prussia. Prussia. The Titanic, but there was another one that sank not too long after the Titanic.
The Britannic.
Nope. But it's another one that sunk, and it had a bunch of millionaires on it too, just like the Titanic did. But this was to eliminate anybody that could change the narrative. See, when you get the IMF in there, the IMF is one of the largest gangs on the planet. Now, that's your damn black nobility.
I didn't say the Titanic, I said the Britannic. They were sister ships. They sank right after, they sank right after each other. And it's crazy because three of the ships, I can't remember the third one, but there was one nurse on there. On every ship. She survived them all. They tried to kill them, that's why they sank the other two ships.
But it was a ship that had a bunch of European wealthy people on it. It was the other one, but that's the one I'm talking about, baby. But you are right. But under the circumstances, that one was sunk deliberately. Now, the Bolsheviks were Zionists. That was a damn in-house attack. Two-faced it as a motherfucker. Stop playing. But see, this is the IMF, the International Monetary Fund.
The Olympic.
Thank you.
The Olympic, the Britannic, and the Titanic, all three sank.
Britannica, the Olympic, and the Titanic. They sunk all three of those damn ships deliberately. But the Duke called Ferdinand and his wife were assassinated deliberately. Because see, in order for the so-called Jews to get a toehold right now in Israel, they came from Russia and other parts of Europe to go right over to Israel and take over the Palestinians and run the Palestinians out of their shit. Because they never had a homeland. What they did was they did this in the 1800s with the assassinations to get everybody out of the way. I don't know what to tell you, Christine. And then on top of it, you better ask your ancestors what's in it if she don't believe in it. But anyway, the 1800s was when the Zionists and the Bolsheviks went to war. The Zionists are what you see over in Israel today. And on top of it, 1940s, this was always planned. Just like if you go right into the Ukraine right now, they got a building that's got 200 seats up at the top of it. At the very top of a building in Ukrainian. I want y'all to look at modern Ukraine right now to this day. Beautiful architecture. Beautiful new age architecture. Something real wrong about that shit. Why is all of that damn architecture over there in those 200 seats at the top of something like a pyramid? Wouldn't that be the seats for the angels? Huh? Well, Poncho, how you been, baby?
I feel so much better.
I know you do, baby. A bath is always your friend.
I could fall out right now and don't kill me.
Well, I'm glad you got situated, sweetheart. So you can get some sleep. You going to work tomorrow?
8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
My manager car broke down, so she's supposed to relieve me at 7. Because she works 7 days this week. So I'm like, I'll work at the 8 to 7. Just come in. At 7 o'clock, do the count, clean up, and good. She's supposed to do that carpool and shit.
You ain't in the bed yet. I need to see the back of your head.
I do this for
Immediately.
a
I
living.
need to see the back of your head immediately.
You know I do this for a living.
I know you do it for a living, baby, but you got to also have some good energy too. For you.
I'm working on that boy.
Okay. Long as we know we on the same page. You're absolutely right, Pancho. Oh, nice. So we know that when they came over into Palestine, and I want y'all to know, Palestinians and the ones that are killing all the Palestinians, they all related. They kinfolk. They like first cousins, second cousins. Something to that effect. But nobody want to tell the truth. Little inbreeding here, little inbreeding there, little incest here, little incest there. Y'all don't want to tell the truth. Shame the devil and tell the damn truth. I'm not doubting what you're saying, baby. I'm just telling you, you have y'all have something to decide there and work out. How old is your daughter? But what I know is this. They have been systematically stealing most of Palestine's land.
You want to plug that coffee maker up? I got tea, coffee, ginger, all kind of stuff for it.
Thank you, Sugar Lump.
All you have to do is plug it up and put water in the back of it and just press whatever you want.
Gotcha. Thank you, baby.
Well,
We know that. That's it's history repeating itself. They, like I said, you got to remember the first place that the fallen angels fell and took wives that was in Africa. Then they slid their asses over here and started the bullshit over here. So this has been an ongoing fight forever in a day. Because the shit that they say in Africa is Egypt is not Egypt. The Nile River is the Mississippi River. The Egypt is in the Grand Dam Canyon. And over there in Utah, Oregon, Arizona. It's right here in the U.S., baby. We are Egypt. But that's because of the black nobility. The black nobility did this. Right along with the fallen angels. Fallen angels and Africans did this shit. Do y'all not remember? They talk about the Dogon tribes. They talk about the Maasai. The only ones that seem to uphold some level of truth and dedication to the Most High God was the Ethiopians. That's how come you got the Ethiopian Bible, and my nose is going ham over here right now. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. They are all damn related. See, if you say Atlantis, that's fallen angel. If you say Lemuria, that's us. I'm just saying. Why do you think they sunk it? Technology. We are the healers, the priests and priestesses of the bloodlines. I'm just saying, family. I'm just saying. And this is what they keep trying to misrepresent by the information that they throw out here. It's meant to be what it's always meant to be, y'all. Miscommunication. That's what it is, baby. It's about Ooh, boy. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love y'all too. Thank you for all the information. Y'all think I don't be listening, family, but I listen. I be listening, family, when y'all talk to me. I listen a lot. Because I be waiting. Y'all have me crying some damn days, family. I love y'all. Baby, they give me so much information to sit up here and talk to y'all. Nettie, welcome in, baby. How are you? But I do this for the love of me and my people. And I'm not just talking about one set. I'm talking about all of us. Hang on, y'all. Let me go see about this rugrat in this room. Crybaby, what the hell's your problem? No. Where your daddy at? Get up off me and give me my shoe back. I'm busy, fat boy. Sit down. And not up underneath my altar either. Move. Move. Get from under my altar, Papa. Have a seat. Your daddy will be back. Get from under my altar, fat boy. I don't know where your daddy went. Chill out. I'm well, baby. Thank you for asking. Marcelo, thank you for all my coins, baby cakes. I truly appreciate y'all. But family, what I'm telling y'all is not a lie. And if y'all pay attention to my tarot card reading, y'all need to go backwards and listen to some of my older tarot card readings. Some of my older tarot card readings give you some of the same information that I'm dropping right now. Thank you for the coin, the gold coin, Nettie. I've been telling y'all for years. Everybody that's in here, hit the like button. January 31st, if our viewership is not up, 2027, they will disconnect these channels. So I need y'all to show the channel some support and some watch time. Because if you don't, this channel going bye-bye. And I'm not going to try to worry about putting another one up. I'm going to find something else to do. I got until January 31st for this channel to do its job. I come here and do mine. The least y'all can do is do yours. I'm not saying those of you, but it's damn near 6,000 people on this channel. Make it make sense. I'm just saying. But see, that's what we talk about when I say haterade, suppression. Do we have more karmics on this channel than we actually got the 144,000 that comes to this chat? Because y'all show up faithfully. All y'all show up faithfully. And I thank you so much for the love that you give in support of this channel. I truly appreciate you. And I'm not the only channel that they're going to remove. This is a part of them trying to keep the destiny swap going. If you ain't aware of it, please support these channels. If y'all want content to continue to roll, you got to support the channels, family. Y'all have got to support your channels. Your support comes through your watch time and commenting, sharing these videos, and liking the videos. It ain't about the subscription. It's about the watch time. It's about the comments. It's about when you hype the videos. I don't even tell y'all I hype the videos no more because I'm over it. I've been over it. I'm just here doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Working with y'all to the very best ability that I can. So I can give y'all as much possible information. So if they cut my channel, y'all can't say that I didn't try. I'm just telling you right off the rip. Euro, welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? I don't know if folks dropped off or they just got kicked out. But they don't like my channel to begin with, y'all, because of what I'm sitting in here talking to you about tonight. What I have been talking to y'all about tonight. We've been knowing, and I've been telling y'all now for quite some time, that the destiny swap started right here in the United States. This is the prime problem right here, because this is where the battle is, because the fall is here of Babylon. This is Babylon, baby. And you see Babylon going down in flames. And every time somebody comes up against this country and its inhabitants, the true Aboriginal indigenous inhabitants, Mother Gaia hit their ass with something. Don't they have the dolphin tsunami right now? Don't they have a ring of fire earthquakes going on around the world in 3 different damn countries? Come on now. I've been and gave y'all the predictions of what was due to come. I gave my predictions about all of these anomalies, the global weather anomalies, 4 years ago. So it's not that I don't put the information out here for my collective. A lot of y'all resonate with this, and my nose is driving me crazy tonight. And I'm on fire because I'm telling y'all the truth. That's them ancestors coming through. My ancestors don't work this hard for nobody. They work for me. I work for y'all. I choose to work for y'all. That earthquake in Colombia was horrible. They still digging bodies out. Mother Nature is removing shit off this planet right along with God. Y'all thought God was going to do this by himself? Mother Gaia got a lot to say. She's tired of the energy on her. Look at all of the hate, the dissension, the lies, the killing, the spilling of blood in her body. The demons that are running rampant in her body. She's tired. Wouldn't you be tired? Shit, ain't you tired after a demon done ran up on your ass? Look at all the shit that we have been through. Can you imagine being the size that Mother Earth is? Having to tolerate this many people on her. And nobody respects her. Nobody honors her? Are you kidding me right now? And see, if you want to go into the Anunnaki and all of them, what happened to the 7 red-seated races that were supposed to be the caregivers of Mother Gaia? That would be 7 different races that were supposed to be the caregivers, 1 for each continent. I'm just saying. Tomato, tomato, but however you slice it and dice it, it still does not change. Y'all can call them aliens. You can call them the Galactic Federation. But that is your hierarchy of angels, your highly venerated ancestors that are a part of the Galactic Federation. Whatever they created and turned into different species, unless God created these species before he created the sons of God and humans. These beings choose. But I tell y'all again, miscegenation. Because the fallen are your lesser gods. It just is what it is. And the further we get to, good Lord. And the further we get to the veil falling off, the truth gonna come all the way out, and it's gonna be funky. And folks is already pissed. So I don't know where else you got to go except for go to God. Like I said earlier tonight, if you had a near-death experience, did the Anunnaki bring you back, or was it God? Which one was it? People ain't telling the truth. Some folks are, some folks ain't. And I'm gonna even take away this. I won't even say they not telling the truth. Some people can be misguided. because you got so much misinformation. Just like right now, AI is gaslighting, manipulating, undermining, and lying to people every single damn day. Thank you, baby, for the coins. When we ask about certain things biblically, AI lying about it. Angela, welcome in, sweetheart. Hit the like button for me, love bug. And thank you for joining. Good to see you in the house tonight. Plus, they are feeding AI all of the books, banned books, books that they don't want access to. They don't want us to have access to because they're rewriting history. They're about to pull another reset, except for God about to have the final laugh. If you've been wondering how resets work, you in the midst of one. You are in the midst of seeing what brought on a reset. You in the midst of it right now. When they can't control the narrative, what do? Kill it and start fresh. Ain't that what they always do? Ain't it like a big old kid? I can't have the favorite toy I want that my sibling is playing with or my best friend is playing with. So what do? I snatch all of what I want and hurt my best friend or hurt my sibling and take it all for myself. Ain't that the rules to the game now? Ain't that how this has been going on? The usurpers. They take what they want. They rape, rob, and pillage everything and destroy it. And what they can't take, they burn it. They burn it to the ground. They destroy it. Because when CERN come back on, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hellfire and damnation when CERN come back up. It's gonna be some shit. It's still some shit now. From where CERN shut down. It's a lot happening on this planet, family. It's so much going on. We can't keep up with everything that's going on. Yes. This is what, and I just got finished saying, baby. Ms. Parker, what they are now doing is by January 31st, 2027, if your viewership is not up to standard, even if you have 1,000 subscribers, they are going to remove your channel. They will pause your channel. They will take it out of circulation. I don't know what they're going to do literally with your channel, but I'm going to take the time to read all of it before January 31st. Because I didn't sign the document tonight. That reminds me of the bullshit that Uber did each time Uber wanted to cut us out of the money. Because there was a point in time when I was contracting and working for Uber, I made $150,000 driving for Uber. I wasn't planning on leaving Uber for nothing. Do you understand me? A single woman at $150,000 damn dollars. Shit. And I ain't got to drive goddamn 48 states. You out your damn mind. I'll take that any day, all day, every day. It did? Okay. Well, just be on the lookout, baby, because there's some more shit coming. And they ain't finna stop. They're about to have another one someplace else. I just don't, if my mind quiet down enough, I'll hear what they're telling me. I'm hearing something about Frankfurt, Germany. They just said fucking Frankfurt. So I don't know what's about to pop off in Frankfurt, Germany. Thank you, ancestors, as always, family. Love y'all. I have to make y'all a good ass dinner. Bless y'all with some liquor on this altar. But there is way too much going on this planet. This planet is collapsing up underneath the greed, the lies, the dissension. And see, they done got so bold with the shit, they don't even care to hide it no more. All of the eating of the babies as they did in ancient times, they already removed one group of people off. The Edomites, partial Edomites and the Amalekites. God obliterated the Amalekites off the face of the earth because they were like they were cannibals. But cannibals are still on the planet today. And Iowa's the only damn state that they don't allow you to eat people. Shit, they've been eating us for damn centuries. Mummies. They've been eating black people forever. And if they don't eat us, they damn hang us. If they don't hang us, hell, that young man, Kareem Carter, they took him into the woods and they took that boy's head. They found his damn spinal cord separated from his damn head and body. They tore him to pieces like a goddamn animal and then took his private parts and put them in his mouth. Come back here. But they call us animals. They call us savages. We've been called savages for 400 plus years. We've been treated like savages for 2,000 years. I think people of color are at the breaking point where they've had enough. But because of everything that's going, they want us to do something out of our comfort zone. They want us to show our asses. They want us to get out here and get in the fray of this shit. I'm going to send my black ass right here to the house. Since they call us black, I'm going to sit my black big ass in this place and mind my business, drink my water, drink my damn carrot juice, smoke my cigarette, and talk to y'all. That's what I'm going to do. And mind the business that minds me. I don't know what to tell you, Papa. I don't know what to tell you, Pootie Butt. Come here. Come here, fat boy. Ooh, Nana, sorry. Did I poke you in the eye, man? I'm so sorry, big baby. Ooh, don't knock over my water, fat boy. Sit down. Sit. Sit, big baby. Sit. Chill out. Chill out. Let me tell you something. God is good all the time, because you still got people that's still trying to come in and take your ass out of here. These ancestors is not playing with these people. They tired of them still doing the death spells. They tired of them still trying to block your finances. They're tired of all of this shit. Because see, now they're going after the corporations. They're going after the giants that have been attacking us. Who do you think has the capability of sacrificing children in order to prolong their level of power and authority? It ain't our twin flames. Maybe some of them because of the colors of their skin, the positions of power and authority that they could be in, and what they're capable of doing because who they're connected to. But the majority of the niggas that's been attacking us are the fucking black nobility's goddamn henchmen. Why, when you can have the promised land? This is God's land. They ain't gonna do that. Girl, this war done spilt on that from heaven to here. They ain't going nowhere until God take them up off of here. See, they done chained up all of the angels, but the angels still can use their telepathic influence. That's why you have to use your level of discernment. Just because them 200 watchers are locked up and chained up until judgment time, they still have the ability to send out telepathic messages, certain things that they haven't lost their gifts. Mind y'all, they have not lost their gifts. So they are still able to do certain things even though they are restricted, because Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, and Sariel, and some other hosts of angels locked them down with Archangel Michael. Because there are still things that are locked up underneath, down in the ocean. There is a whole prison under the ocean. Kitty Hedgehog, long time no see, baby. How you been? Make yourself comfortable as always, love. Good to have you. Long time, you and Miss Parker both. It's been a minute since both of y'all been in here. Hit the like button, ladies, if you haven't already. And thank y'all for joining. Pretty much, that's what's happening. You must have ain't checked out the 5150 readings that I done posted for y'all. Because most of them are going 5150. Because them entities done took over. That's what the jab was about. The jab is Nephilim DNA. That's why I said make sure you do not take the jab. Whatever you do. Jeffrey Epstein, entertainment purposes only. His DNA is in that jab along with, and he's a Nephilim himself. Thank you, love. Baby, I don't be playing. I'm not playing, Miss Parker. I'm here to get on my job, and I'm on it. I'm going to stay on their asses. Baby, I'm going to put my foot on their asses and put my foot on their necks, and I'm going to keep my foot on their necks. I ain't letting up off the gas. I ain't coming up off the gas. You done tried to take me out here multiple times, and you think I'm going to let this shit ride? I'm going to ride for God until the wheels fall off. I just need my other 4 wings. I already got 2 of them. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Why y'all think I come in here and drop this knowledge as much as I drop it? I drop it for a reason. Either y'all know about it or you just hearing about it. But I'm going to make sure you heard it somewhere. You can't walk around and say, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, the hell you do. Because if you over here, I'm giving it to you straight raw and no chaser. I'm not getting up off their necks. For what? Look at the damage you have you've caused. Look at the level of destruction that is on the face of this planet. Look at the people that are actually human. Human. They are trying to corrupt the rest of the humans on this earth. They've already corrupted the majority of the humans by the consumption of a convenient life. Technology, science, medicine, entertainment, money, lifestyles, sex, drugs, corruptibility. Alcohol, corruptibility. Media, radio, video, audio, corruptibility, MK Ultra in your face all day, every day. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to be just fine, sweetie. I promise you. I promise you. Baby, they have always tried to shut my throat chakra down. That's okay. That's irrelevant. You're not going to shut shit down here. Nothing. Nothing. The good Lord didn't bring me back here to sit here and be silent. And I'm not going to be silent. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be silent. They want you to be fearful. And they want you to fade into the darkness. Because that's where they sit. That's where they wait. So, never that, baby. But thank you. I appreciate it. I have some purple onion in there and some sugar. A little, take you some purple onion, sprinkle, cover it with some sugar, let it sit, and then drink the juice off of it once it starts making the juice. Drink it. Marcelo, drink it, baby. That'll help you with your throat. Yeah, you're not going to win on my watch as long as I got breath in me. Baby, I'm going to fight until they either take my head, take my life. That's the only way. Because I'm not taking the mark. And a lot of people are going to fail the test. Yes, baby. Yup. Absolutely. You're welcome, Miss Sarah. Absolutely. Thank you for the gold coin, sweetheart. You're going to have to take my life. Because that's the only way you're going to stop me. I'm not taking the mark of the beast. So I'm going to be a fast and fat ass to a thin ass. Hell no, I ain't taking the damn mark. I ain't never crossed my mind that I would take it. A lot of people are. Because for the simple fact, and I'm telling you, a lot of the damn divine collectives going to take the goddamn mark. As much as I don't want to say that, I'm going to say it. Justified. Long time no see, baby. How you been? Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button for me. And feel welcome. Long time. Chico. Get in the room. Go in the room. Go in the room. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this asshole up.
Stop yelling at me.
You gonna make me whoop that ass. There your daddy. Get his ass. Come in there bucking that damn niece.
I just wanted to get my cup.
I told him about him and this bullshit.
You ain't got to act like that with me.
Drop kick his ass.
That's childish.
Drop kick that hoe. I know it's child abuse, but we don't know it. If I turn my head, I won't see it.
You're going to jail.
Nah, just close his ass up in the room. You can cleanse it out of your system, Miss Parker, but I forget what you got to do to get it out of your system. But there's some herbs and stuff that you can take. But yeah, because they're going to, here's what they plan on doing. When you take that mark, that's going to allow you to continue to work a regular job. It is going to allow you to be able to pay your bills, buy food, buy whatever it is that you need, providing that you go along, you'll get along. But the minute I am well, Justified. I send you lots of love and healing energy, sweetheart. I wonder where you have been. How you holding up? How you feeling tonight? Justified, how you feeling, sweetie? Because they've been attacking folks like shit. Because my feet have been swelling up. And it's not because I've not been exercising, because I do make the effort to exercise. So again, this spiritual warfare is still here. But I know this much. If you don't take the mark of the beast. You will not be able to buy groceries. You will not be able to work. You will not be able to drive a car. You will not be able to withdraw money out of the bank. You will not be able to do anything. You will be cut off. You will be like persona non grata here if you refuse to take that mark. But see, that's what they want people to do, be afraid and take the mark of the beast. But if you stand strong and not bow down and give in to them, they can't kill all of us at one damn time. And see, they're going to try to put you on buses. They're going to try to put you on trains. And all of these certain ones, like, they already know who you are. So each one of the buses has a different color. I already know that they're attacking me, but you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna never win. The mark is going to allow you to work, Nettie. Keep your home. Be able to pay your bills, buy groceries. You won't have shit. But this is what they want us to be able to accept. I got Himalayan, baby, and celery. I got to give me some more vitamin C. That's all a part of it, Justified. That's all a part of it. I got a phone call today that I'm being sued for something that I don't even have any idea. They've been trying to sue me for 2 years for a credit card I've never used. I've never had their services. How's my blood pressure? I think my blood pressure is pretty good for the most part. I'm not stressed out about anything. But they've been trying to sue me for a credit card that I've never had a credit card in my name. I will, baby doll. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. So I'm like, show me where I purchased this credit card company's services, and I've had a credit card from them in my name, and I'm still not going to pay for it, because I'm not going to pay for something I've never had, I've never used. I've only had 2 types of credit cards. That is Discover, and that is a Diners, no, 3, I'll take that back. Discover, Diners Club, and my American Express. Those were the only 3 cards that I have ever had. And when I got laid off from one of my jobs, when I was working 2 jobs, I cut up all 3 of my credit cards, paid them out in full, and cut up all 3 of them. And I'm not bothered to get another credit card since. So for them to tell me that I got a credit card in my name, I even had somebody go that works in the courthouse pull the shit up, and they said there is nothing in there with your name on it. Somebody is trying to scam you. Yes, they are. I got another call today that they're going to file something here to me in Georgia if I don't reach out to them. So I reached out to them today, but you wanted my social, but you didn't have any other way for communication. Then I did a reverse check and checked the phone number. I still can't pull it, but you said that it was free. So I'm not going to bother with it until you call me back again. So if you call me back again, we're going to have that conversation, and I'm going to get you out my face like I got these other people with their bullshit out my face. I ain't finna play your game. Hey, Hollywood, how you been, baby? Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it, Hollywood. Hit the like button for me too, sweetheart. Good to see you again. I've never had a capital one either. But folks be playing all kinds of bullshit out here. Miss seeing you too. See, we got justified. Let me tell you something. This is meant to put you in a state of stress, anxiety, and to mess with your health. See, when you start having dis-ease in your mind, you can start having dis-ease in your body, sweetie. So don't let nobody start messing with you on that level, because they will keep you sick. And especially if you don't know anybody in your family on your mother's side or your father's side that has ever had that health issue, more times than not, it is spiritual warfare. I promise you, Justified, it's spiritual warfare. More times than not, baby. You got a lot of people out here still attacking. And see, you got to remember, you got a lot of secret societies, organizations. These are not little organizations. When you talk about the Freemasons, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, then you talk about the Freemasons that are here in the United States that are black or people of color, the Eastern Stars, the Boule, because I told y'all the Boule is on your asses too. So you got all of them, then you got all of these different secret societies that are European, that are part of the black nobility. These are the organizations of witches and warlocks and satanic worshipers and sacrificers of Skull and Bones, Bohemian Grove, and all of this is for entertainment purposes only. Opus Dei, Knights Templar, all of these are secret societies. These are all of the people that are attacking us, y'all. Senators, governors, Supreme Court. All of this is for entertainment purposes. None of this shit that I'm saying is true. Supreme Court justices, they have been bought and sold and fucked. Williams, welcome in, love. How are you tonight? Make yourself comfortable. My name is Third Eye Consultations. Welcome to the chat. This is our family. Feel free to be here. And thank you for joining. Make sure you hit the like button too, love. But your Supreme Court has been bought. Clarence, whatever his bald head, ugly ass name is with the 4 eyes, that was fucking that white woman that was on the team along with Johnny Cochran, when if it don't fit, it must have quit. O.J. Simpson type situation. His ass was paid for it then. They bent him over and fucked his ass and gave him a free treat out there to the Bohemian Grove. So, and all of this is for entertainment purposes only. And he was sitting on Supreme Court. So you got a lot of officials that are dirtier than President Trump. President Trump had a 27-year-old man that was killed on his property in Mar-a-Lago. He still got away. He sexually assaulted a woman in college, still got away. So what are we not talking about? They laugh in your face. Half of your celebrities are not your celebrities anymore. Half of them were executed in Guantanamo Bay. So some of them are NPCs because they fucking clones. A lot of them were executed in Guantanamo Bay. Some of them are still sitting in prison. Others of them have been extradited to another damn country, and they can't come back to this country. So, I mean, it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. I told y'all, it's a shitload of information out here that's just floating around. And they don't think most people are paying attention. Right now, AI, every damn day, every minute, every second, every millisecond on the second of a minute, of an hour, of a day, of a week, a month, a year, AI, Gemini, and any other Grok, all of them are rewriting history right now in your face. They're rewriting his story yet again to tell their story and hide yours yet again. That's why I said get on your jobs. If you are meant to be on a social media platform, babies, get to it. Confirmation. So you already know I'm not lying. I'm just sharing with y'all what I know. I'm just sharing with y'all what I know, family. Because they think we stupid. They still see us the same way. Same thing that they are is what they call us, talking monkeys. Well, this ain't, I'm not nobody's talking monkey. Because see, I am a human. There's a difference. I'm a human. Some folks are just humans. I'm different. I am a human. One of the 7 deadly princes of hell. Them 7 princes of hell ain't playing. Hell, they know what's going to happen to them because these niggas have opted to continue to move forward with their agenda. So if they continue to move forward with their agenda, you know that they're willing to suffer the consequences of their choices and their actions. That is one of the other things that they hate so much about us. 2 things. We have a soul and we have free fucking will. Angels broke free and decided to excise their free will. And look what it has cost the planet. Look what it cost them. There ain't but one fallen angel out of 200 watchers that God forgave. And that is Sariel. Yes. Even though the first people to use makeup were the fallen angels' wives, but they primarily were really using it for men. Plastic surgery was not meant for women. It was meant for men. Then you have the LGBTQIA community. Those are Azazel's children. Those are all Azazel's children. And all of Azazel's children are standing up now telling women that they're more women than we are. Make a baby, bitch. Make a baby. Make a baby. Do you have any fallopian tubes? Do you have a uterus? Do you have an ovaries? Do you have a womb? No. They got to go in there and blow a balloon up in your ass to make your shit stay open. Talking about, a nigga talking about it's so tight. That's because you screwing a nigga that look like a bitch. There used to be a nigga. That's why he can outthink your ass 24 fucking 7. Uh-huh. I talked about the chromosomes. Because it's a brother and sister out here that's on social media that talk about it. The sister talks about it. She got man DNA because all men and women, there's something else that's besides hermaphrodites. That's what you talking about right there, Nettie. I think I wrote it down or I think I saved it in my tablet, but being the fact that I can't access Wi-Fi right now until the service repair guy comes in, because my niece accidentally snatched the whole cord out of the wall. So we gotta wait for the service repair dude to come tomorrow to repair the Wi-Fi. So we should out of luck tonight with Wi-Fi. But under the circumstances, baby, they have literally done a whole bunch of bullshit. The miscegenation is the mixing of the bloodlines. That's the first part about it. Yes. No, baby. And see, there's a heavy judgment coming down on the LGBTQIA community. I'm not gonna lie to you, Justified, and it is monstrous. They say some of y'all will waste away and the doctors will not be able to find any cure or any help for you. That's Bible. This is biblical. Because I got nieces and nephews that are gay. I got godchildren that are gay. So this ain't just, trying to be hateful, hurt anybody, say anything just to piss somebody off and to hurt them, or to be offensive. I'm just telling you the honest to God's truth. Archangel Azazel, the angel of death, is responsible for all men and women being a part of the LGBTQIA community. And that's why I said, when I used to start my readings about the LGBTQIA community in the very beginning, when I very first started talking about this subject, I said this is coming from a very old past life. This is an energy that nobody is to hold any judgment on because they are already judged. Leave them the fuck alone. Anybody that's a part of the LGBTQIA community, leave them alone and back up off of them. Give them plenty of space, because this is a battle between you, God, and those fallen angels. And the father of lies is the father to y'all. And his name is Azazel. That is the one that has created gender confusion. I put this information down here because I want anybody that wants to heal it to understand the dichotomy of where it came from, ground zero, so you know. Because it's a lot of trauma behind choosing to come out of the closet and be honest and be open. And a lot of people, when the first wave of it hit for the judgment, that was AIDS. I kid you not, that was AIDS. And AIDS came from a rhesus monkey. They will lie to y'all and say it is not true, but that is very true. Because the first people that they tested it on were Africans before they brought it here to the United States. That's okay, baby. That's what I gave y'all the exchange of information to do. So carry on, sir. Yeah, it was manufactured. They manufactured that shit in the 70s. Just like the Wuhan 400 was manufactured in the 90s. What we know today as the shit you need the jab for. All of this is, like I said, I call them pandemics. The Black Plague was a pandemic. All of the plagues were pandemics, baby. from every fucking century, pandemics. Go back and look at the history of the masks that they used to wear. World War I, before World War I, around the Black Plague, the Black Death, that stormed Europe and tore Europe's ass a new hole. Look at some of the old pictures. You'll see what I'm talking about. There ain't nothing new, y'all, under the sun. Ain't nothing new, y'all. Nothing. Just like you see in Da Vinci's, Michelangelo's paintings of aliens. Just like you saw our ancestors paint aliens in the hieroglyphics, in the Mayan Aztec. And Mayan Aztec is an orchestrated name. The history is there. There are no aliens. Alien just means stranger. These are fallen angels that have been doing this to us. 33 plus million fallen angels, minus the 200 that are currently chained up. Yes, that's exactly what they did. What did they do? Ding, 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 ding. What's this hantavirus? Where are the damn rats on the damn cruise ship? Started the hantavirus. And wouldn't that be an accurate statement? So ain't they playing this shit out again? And this is all for entertainment purposes, y'all. So you know that they're doing this, y'all. You know they doing this. Y'all absolutely know they doing this. Just like they drop from helicopters and planes boxes on boxes on boxes of ticks right here in the United States on farmlands, especially where there's a lot of open land that is not confirmation, that's not actively being used and on farms. People were talking about they found boxes with ticks in them. And this particular tick is deadly. Very, very deadly. And they dropped them all over the U.S. Especially in your rural areas. Mainly in your rural areas. These people are diabolical. The Nile virus with the mosquitoes. Who do you think that's for? How many of you are O positive? Because those of you that are O positive, mosquitoes love O positive blood. O positive blood, they say it's a common blood, but it's a rare blood. Because everybody is not a universal donor. So you really need to stop and think sometimes what they be trying to tell us and be trying to flip the narrative to mind screw the hell out of us. You kill off a lot of O positive, a lot of humans are O positive. When you start mixing the bloods, you get AB, A positive, AB, B positive, B negative, A negative, AB positive, AB negative. RH. RH is the one that tells the most. RH would be the one that tells you the most. I know. My ancestors stopped me from donating blood. I used to donate blood for the longest. And not to collect money. To just donate blood because it's a universal donor. So they figured if they made a Nile virus with the mosquitoes that it would take out most of God's bloodline. I know. When I tell you, we are the universal donors, I do mean we are the universal donors. I know you can give it to animals too. You can't even use O negative. The only universal donor blood is O positive. They try to say O negative is, but it's actually O positive. But under the circumstances, mosquitoes love O positive blood. So you have to take a lot of iron in order to keep mosquitoes out of your blood. Because when you start ramping up your iron intake, they don't like the taste of iron. So you become kind of like a persona non grata to them if your iron levels are right. But outside of that, baby, they'll light your ass up like the 4th of July. Summertime, and see where I live at, the ground holds moisture. So it makes a perfect environment to breed the mosquitoes. So if I ain't playing with no off, and I'm not putting any, even when I put the coconut oil on my skin along with the lavender oil, them niggas still home in like they're damn homing missiles. I don't go outside unless I got to. I do my little walks and bring my hot ass on back in the house because I get tired of being chewed on. But yes. So family, it's 11:01 here for me. I don't know how late it is for the rest of y'all, but I don't want to keep everybody up all night, especially those in my family that's got to work. And some of you, I'm hearing that you're not well because Justified, like I said, sweetheart, I wish you a lot of love, light, and healing. And I send you a lot of support emotionally on your spiritual walk. Yes, malaria. Yeah, they can get it. But see, each blood has a different variant that is good for protection. So it's also good to know what your blood type is allergic to. Yes. O positive can have sickle. I carry the sickle cell traits. I'm a carrier. The same to you, Nettie. Thank you, Angela, for my gold coin, baby. Thank y'all. Thank you, Angela, also for my star. Well, baby, I tell you what, this that they call themselves trying to do to us is beyond diabolical. It is beyond heartbreaking to know that you can be that hated all because you're so loved. Isn't that amazing? And God loved them first before he loved us. Yeah, they stopped me years ago. They said something about because I had been overseas. What you got, RH? Justin? There's the only types of people I know that's got golden blood is RH negative, but mainly RH null. RH null means that you truly not from here. And that's fallen angel's blood. RH null is golden blood. There's not many people on this earth that's got RH null. RH null is called golden blood. And that's fallen angel's blood. See, like I told y'all, there is a reason why you're the third person that I've met on this chat that and on my spiritual walk, 2 of y'all that have RH blood and another lady that I have that have RH blood, that is fallen angels bloodline. If you are RH negative, RH no, that is any type of RH blood, that's fallen angels blood. So now that might be the reason, Justin, why my ancestors cut me off from you at one point in time. Like I said, I never had an issue with you because you never did me no wrong. But the way they told me, they was like, cut it off. Like now. That's okay, Nettie. I understood what you said, baby. You're fine. Wow. See, I don't know, but I know this much so far, guys, and I'm going to get into it again to where I'll give you the colors of your eyes. Because even the colors, primarily there's a part of Spain, it's called Basque. The region is the Basque area. And you have a lot of people that are called, a group of people called Basque. The Basque culture or race of people, they're mainly in Spain. And see, you got to remember, the Blackamoors spent a lot of time. They spent almost 1,000 years in Spain. So, yes, most of your white people are RH no. But they never said that you don't have black people. You okay, Angela? I will do everything I can to help y'all. See, it doesn't matter if you have RH blood to me, because God says that you have an option to do the right thing. So everybody has free will, honey. That's good then. But I know this. God has the final say, y'all. I can only tell y'all, but at the end of the day, God is going to be the one that has the final say. I'm never going to judge y'all because I don't know who's what did what, and why did why, and why we all standing here today, other than the fact that we're here on a battle, a spiritual battle. And every battle-hardened warrior got to stand up in this fight. Yes, it is, Nettie. Justin said it earlier tonight. Several other people said it tonight. It doesn't change. Love is the highest vibration. Pure love is what we need. And when your heart has that ability to hit pure love, you heal 750,000 people at a time. I've always said that, and I'm going to keep saying that. So most people don't have awareness or knowledge. And the Bible will tell you, people perish for the lack of knowledge. That's why. Okay. So there you go. But people, the Bible tells you that my people will perish from a lack of knowledge. That's because we don't study. That's because we don't read. That's why I said I wanted to introduce the Bible here. So that way, anybody that is never touched the Bible a day in their life, weren't raised in a Christian home, because you got a lot of atheists out here too that are looking for answers as well. So I figured if I open this book up and start reading out of it, maybe it will give some people some guidance and some answers and some things that will resonate with their soul. So it's never to be facetious. It's always to be helpful. And that's my ultimate goal. But they even tell you down to based off the angel's eye color, who is the father of your bloodline. What you mean you have a donor blood and that's why? What are you, O positive too? And see, the easiest way to because you got Africans that have, that's okay, Miss Parker. The fact that you showed up, baby, is good enough. Like I said, sometimes y'all can come back and comment on the video itself. But, that's why I always try to give y'all as much information, like I said, as possible. Because each time I give you something that maybe you do know or confirmation on it, O positive, O blood is very, very powerful. They say it is out of all of the bloods, even though they say RH negative, RH null are the most rarest blood types. 1111, as I'm saying this, O positive is the rarest of the bloodlines. That's okay. They do it for a reason. Ah, so Justin, so are you saying that you're O positive now, baby? Is that what you're saying? No, I know most Africans are not. Most Africans carry RH, they carry RH blood too. They carry not only RH blood, they carry AB and AB negative. They carry those types of, like I said, when you go through the haplogroups, you'll start seeing, and it'll start making more sense, guys. Check your haplogroups of all the continents, and they'll tell you about the Denisovans, their DNA, the DNA of your Neanderthals, because the heaviest content of Neanderthal blood would be your Asiatics and your Eurasians, your Caucasians. Those would be the most heaviest with Neanderthal DNA. And your Denisovans too, because now you start getting into the Asiatic bloodline. Then that's when you start picking up a lot of heavy Denisovan blood, Micronesia, Micronesia, Polynesia, some of the Australian portions of the world over in Polynesia. Yes. And I'll tell y'all, give me a minute to get that information written down for y'all, just like I write the information down, and I will give y'all that information of your blood, your eye colors too. Because green eyes, hazel eyes, they said all different colors eye, and they would tell you basically what fallen angel was the father of your bloodline. See, there's a lot of stuff that they're not telling. They're keeping a lot of stuff hidden. But that does not mean that you don't have the ability, just like Justin was just saying that he had a blood transfusion and it changed out his blood type. You can still have a spiritual transfusion. I would pray that this is the truth that I'm saying to y'all. So I'm going to ask, because I believe as long as you come to God in love and peace, and you harm nobody and do no harm to yourself or harm to others, and you follow God's basic commandments, I would hope that that's the case. Holy Spirit, those that are born of the fallen angels' bloodlines that do no harm and no evil to anyone, do they have the ability to receive you? The answer is yes, baby. I don't want to lie to nobody. Nobody. Now, that's what I just asked. And the dowsing rod said yes. I could be very, very wrong, but we'll go back and double check again. Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy ancestors, Father God, Yeshua, those that have fallen the angels' bloodline, do they still have an opportunity to be a part of your kingdom? Those that wish it. The answer is yes. God says yes. So, like I said, it's up to us, baby. It's called free will. And we all enact and enable our free will and choose. So there you go, sweetheart. So like I said, all you have to do, because I don't think God is going to punish everybody based off the sins of their ancestors. You do the work, God takes care of the rest. God is only asking us to do simple things. So when we rebel against the simple things that God asks us, we enact our own judgment. Because from the looks of things, before what is about to take place now, God has never punished you. You've punished yourself by your choices and your actions. But now, we're on a different timeline. There will be punishment, and there will be judgment. And it has been for a while now. It's just ramping up, because we're in that era now. They're about to do another reset on this planet. And we've come in at one of the most pivotal times. And this is the Revelation. This is the book that I read out of tonight. So, and we'll read some more again on Revelations. But I just wanted to share certain things with y'all. I've gotten things that are written down in here in my notepad about the Bible that I want to talk with us about. So I want to share all of that information, just even if you haven't touched on it in a while, to help refresh your memory. And if this is your first time ever hearing anything out of the Bible, to introduce it to you so you can make a clear, sound, and concise decision for yourself. So that's all, it requires for you to just receive, be receptive. And then you can use your own discernment to determine whether or not this resonates with your soul or it doesn't. And that's fine too, because again, everybody has free will. But family, I'm going to let you guys get some rest. I thank y'all so very much for coming in and supporting the reading tonight. Thank y'all so much for the love and the support. And I look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow. I'll come in and do some reading. I'll do tarot and oracle. And then we'll pick up on another night where we'll go back into the Bible. But I'm going to spend some time with y'all in the Bible. So if it's nighttime for you, grand moon, rich moon, get you some rest. Check the inside of your eyelids for holes and dream well, family. And if it's daytime for you, wherever you are in the world, grand hustles, rich rising, go out there and get it and make it happen. Having an amazing rest of your day or night. I do too. I do too, Justin. I really do. I enjoy the hell out of y'all. So that's why I share as much as I do with y'all, because if something happens and I didn't give it to y'all, I would feel really, really bad if I didn't give y'all that information. So it stays on my heart when I don't hear from people that I have gotten to know throughout the years on this platform. I got people right now that I haven't heard from in years. And as soon as they pop up and their names show up on the platform, I remember who they are. So gotten to know quite a few people on this platform. And it has been an honor and a privilege to get to know y'all, because everybody brings something different to the table. But the one universal thing that we all understand is L to the O to the V to the E. It don't get no higher than that. I know she is, because her soul is beautiful. I don't know what she look like on the outside, but if she look anything like what she do on the inside, baby, she is a winner. She is gorgeous, because her soul is so beautiful. I love her soul. Her soul is amazing, and I do mean amazing. Angela, you have a beautiful soul. A lot of y'all do. Nettie, you're another one. You have an amazing soul, sweetheart. Beautiful soul. It's so many of y'all in here, and it's so sad that this is how we all have to come together. But I'm blessed, and I'm highly honored, and I'm very highly favored that I have had the opportunity to know all of y'all and have y'all be a part of my life. Help me through just the way you guys show up in here has helped me with my evolution. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Thank y'all very, very much. Because you helped me when I was going through something to still go through and transform and change my life to be a better teacher, to be a better healer, to be a better sister, to be a better friend, a better family of the soul tribe. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. So family, I love you guys. Y'all get some rest. And I wish y'all always all the best. Health, wealth, peace, prosperity, joy, abundance, and especially love in every aspect of your life. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 6. Kev, I see you, cutie. I see you too. And that gentleman has a lovely soul. It's a lot of y'all in here that's got some beautiful souls, family. Don't let nobody take from you what they did not give you. Thank you, baby. The same to all of y'all. To have a very restful, healing sleep. Thank you so very much, family. I will talk to y'all tomorrow, around 6 tomorrow. So hopefully I look forward to seeing all of y'all tomorrow at 6. All right, family. Thank you for the love, and I send it right back to you. Thank you for my flowers, Nettie. I appreciate you, love. Y'all take care and have an amazing rest of your night.